So today, for the very first time, I'm checking out the Stars Above mod. Now this mod has a lot. It's got over 1,000 lines of dialogue, 24 passive abilities, 80 plus weapons, 7 unique bosses, and like a whole galaxy. So today, I'm just going to be giving my first impressions of the mod as somebody who's never seen anything about it. So we spawn with the spatial disc. In your palm sits a very mysterious disc, myriad reflections glittering across its starry surface. It seems to be petitioning your aid. Gaze deeper. Let's go. I will continue, because otherwise the video just ends, right? Well, this is very flashy. Look at this. It's not even Terraria anymore. Choose a starfarer to aid you on your journey. So there's Eridani, the Umbral starfarer, a reserve tactician. She flourishes through deep complexity. And there is Asphodine, the Astral Starfarer. I'm going to butcher this. Bold and energetic, she focuses on flashy, powerful attacks. I'm going with that. I like flashy. Well, this is very, very fancy. You feel astral energy coursing through you. Your maximum mana has been increased by 20. Okay, greetings. I am Asphodine, a Starfarer, and in turn, that makes you my Star Bearer. I will lend you my strength so that we may defeat the threats to this world together, and if things go well, to solve the bigger problems beyond. There's more in it for you though. If you'd like, I can give you the description of what I can help you with. I recommend it. Yeah, go on then. I'll take the full explanation. Okay, where to start? The spatial disc you use to form the contract can be used to access the stellar array, which provides abilities after defeating bosses. Nice, right? So we get an ability every time we defeat a boss, or maybe some bosses. The spatial disc can do a lot of other things, but for now, the stellar array is the most important. Remember to check it often. One last thing. I can turn energy from other worlds into direct power in the form of essences. Combining these with other powerful materials should be enough to create powerful aspected weapons. My power is yours. Let's show this world what we can do. Okay, so once you've made it through the intro, you do hold on to this disc. Now, if you left click, it pulls up a little bit of dialogue with your Starfarer. Sorry, there's not much on my mind as of late. That's alright, me too. And then if you right click, you get access to this menu here. Now, the stellar array is, I think, the main selling point of the mod. So if you have a little look at this, you have all of these, I think they're achievements or like special abilities, but you don't unlock them until you start taking down the bosses of Terraria. I'm assuming here you can have 5 active at a time, so you'll have to pick and choose the ones you like. And then down here, there's this little thing for aspected weapons, which we don't have yet. Anyway, once I realized this, I thought, oh, this mod is meant to be kind of a companion to a vanilla adventure, but I don't think it really gets going until you start taking down bosses. So I just thought to make today simple, we'd skip straight to the King Slime and the Eye of Cthulhu, so we can get this mod going and check out what it has to offer. Okay, so regen, iron skin, and I think this is going to be a very classic King Slime fight with a little bit of dialogue. It's the Lord of the Slimes. I think it has teleportation-like ability. The funny thing is, the last time I fought King Slime, it was in Terraria Craft. Like, it wasn't even this game, which is kind of funny. We're doing pretty good, though. I mean, we're using the Star Fury, Stars Above mod. It's all very thematical, I'm sure. So let's see, then, what happens once we finish up this fight. Okay, the spatial disc begins to resonate. Left-click to interact. The stellar array has gained a new ability. Ah, okay, so they are abilities. So let's go inside. Let's left-click. You've defeated Slime King, huh? Good job. Well, thank you, all right? Somebody's got to be egging me on. It may be rather weak, but it's a surefire step towards nevertheless. Did anyone else see that ninja thing? Was it just me? Somehow, it was strong enough to unlock a part of the stellar array. Check it out later, okay? All right, no, we're doing it now. Let's see then. After defeating an enemy, gain 10% increased damage for half a second. Additionally, gain mana based on 5% of the foe's max HP plus 12. 2-second cooldown. Okay, so let's do the Eye of Cthulhu. The eyeball approaches. Watch yourself. It's a big one. It gets stronger when it's on its last legs, I think. Okay, right. Well, let's blitz through this then, and we'll see what other abilities we're going to unlock. Okay, we're getting close to the end then. Let's see. The spatial disc begins to resonate. You've gained a new ability, and then it also, once again, says that it's resonating. All right, let's see what she has to say. Feels like you're ready for the next step of your journey yet. All right. Well, either way, I'm going to give you this, the astrolabe. If you check the Stellar Nova menu, you'll see a new option has opened up. I'll be brief, but the astrolabe will allow you to explore the galaxy with a few extra steps. If you're interested, use the astrolabe to visit the observatory Hyperborea. So right-click in then. Alright. This is where you'll access celestial cartography, a magical map of the immediate galaxy with the help of the astrolabe. Keep in mind, you'll need the stellar glyph nearby to go anywhere except the observatory. What is this? Why does this look so good? So here's us, the homeworld, and then here is the observatory. Let's go. What is this? Oh, this is so cool. You made it to the observatory. So, what do you think? Well, I think it's really cool. I think it's very neat. What is on here, though, other than beautiful, beautiful buildings? Gosh, when did Terrarians get so good at building? I look like such a pleb with my wooden houses. This is very embarrassing. You finally made it. This is the observatory Hyperborea, the home of the Starfarers. Not all of them, mind you, but Eri and I. Right, actually, the observatories weren't intended for us at all, but we're kind of keeping the place clean. The original inhabitants are long gone anyways. We might not look it, but we aren't native to this galaxy, but came after, well, it's hard to explain straight out. Let's pretend the universe is a lake, right? Now imagine someone started pouring oil into the lake, not something you could miss. Hopefully, that explains what's going on here. We ended up discovering this galaxy, the Moray galaxy, which I'm butchering, is freezing over. It's not happening all at once, but the farther away from the center you go, things get worse. The only reason why I met you is because this planet is uniquely habitable, even this far away from the galaxy's center. You can thank your sun for that. The observatory has defined this disaster as the Ardor, so we'll be referring to it as such. Yeah, don't worry, I'll forget. How are we going to solve this? Aren't there other people solving this problem? Well, I haven't noticed anything out. Well, to be fair, that's me, right? Of course you didn't. Didn't I just say your sun is warming the planet up? Jesus! Anyway, with the astrolabe, you'll be able to explore the cosmos with a working stellar glyph once you make one. Within the observatory is the Celestiad root. In the interest of keeping this brief, you can use it like a crafting table. It's on the plinth surrounding the stone pillars. Simply combine one of each type of gemstone to create the stellar glyph. That's pretty much the hardest part taken care of. Now, placing the stellar glyph in your home will open up the gateway you can use with the celestial cartography menu to explore the galaxy in what we call a cosmic voyage. Wow, so I really underestimated this mod. Straight up, I kind of like, I went through the intro and I was like, oh, it's a companion thing. It's a vanilla plus experience. This seems like so much more. Wow, I'm actually really excited. I mean, I was enjoying it before because it was kind of vanilla Terraria, but this just seems like a giant adventure map with modded elements. Oh yeah, so our second ability is Star Shield. When struck, gain 10% of your max HP as defense for 2 seconds. Additionally, gain 20 mana upon activation and 20% damage increase for the duration of the shield. Okay, stars above Chippy, I have an essence for you. It seems to create a magic type weapon with powerful piercing damage. Sounds rather helpful. So it just gave us an item. It gave us Essence of the Dark Moon. Material, a gift from your Starfarer. So we got 3 gifts from our Starfarer. They gave us the Essence of the Gis, A gift from your Starfarer utilized in the creation of a GIS driver, which I might be pronouncing wrong. Probably, right? That's me in a nutshell. Listen, this is made from 6 rubies, an enchanted boomerang, and this essence. And it makes the, it's like a mage sword. What was the other one? So this is the essence of the Dark Moon. This makes the Carrion Dark Moon. It's another mage weapon. 7 gold bars, a sapphire, and this, which we can actually craft. I'm very happy to say. Okay, so here it is. 19 magic damage, 16% critical strike chance. Attacks with this weapon will sweep in a wide arc. Critical strikes will inflict frostburn for 3 seconds. Right-click to consume 100 mana, gaining the buff Moonlit Greatblade for 18 seconds after a short delay. Whoa! Oh, it's massive. Oh, it's just giant. What? I wasn't expecting it to be big. Right, so if you... What's it? If you right-click... Is that right? Right-click to consume 100 mana. We don't have 100 mana yet. So we also got the Shattered Disc. This disc is both familiar and frightening. Summons the Vagrant of space and time. Now, I think this is a boss. The Vagrant of space and time. Defeat this strange foe through the Shattered Disc attained from your Starfarer after the Eye of Cthulhu is defeated. This fight will be critical for progression later. Alright, so I have all of the gems other than a diamond, but according to Recipe Browser, I don't know, they don't care about diamonds. A mystical dais formed by the Celestiad root allows for traversal of the cosmos through the use of celestial cartography in the Starfarer menu. Let's place it... Let's just place it here. Yeah, that's perfect. No, right, okay. We'll place it somewhere where it's actually going to look good. Here, Sickness Asteroid Field, a collection of marble asteroids notable for their strange foreign ruins, possibly a clue to their original inhabitants. Yet this passage of time has rendered archaeology impossible. So we can actually travel to this one because we have a tier 1 stellar glyph. So I'm going to click it and we're going to see what happens. Looks like you've arrived. These are asteroids of interest. Let's do some exploring. There is a chest. There's a little star cell. Should we kill the star cell? Yeah, go on then. All right. Prismatic core material. We'll have a read of this in a minute. I'll go through and try and find as many as possible. So in this chest we got some more prismatic cores as well. And I also noticed because I tried to wait. Who's that? What is that? How did I miss this person? Yeah. Oh, no, they're gone. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So apparently, if you fall off, you die. Which is quite funny, right? I think I've explored all of this so far. I might be wrong, but I think I have. The only problem is the NPC hasn't popped back up again. Now, here's the thing. I think I've maybe come to this a little bit early. Because the enemies are really tough. So far, the writing, this flashy weapon that I found, the abilities, the space travel, all of it seems really cool. Like, I'm glad I checked this out. Now let's see, can the mod handle a good boss fight? So, I don't know how we spawn this in. This might be the wrong time and location, but let's give it a go. Something about this foe seems familiar. Look out for his sword. It seems it can take different forms. Okay. One thing I will say is it's a little distracting, the Starfarer. They definitely go on a bit in times of like, oh, you probably shouldn't. Okay, so let's see if I can actually hack this. It did, whoa, it did say it would be, important to progression later on. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got smashed. They said this was meant to be before the Brain of Cthulhu. What? So we are going to do that again, but I thought since we did get this mage sword from the Starfarer, we could probably do with some mage armor. So I'm going to go grab some jungle armor, and then we'll be able to see its true potential, because it has that secondary ability, but I can't even see it yet because I don't have enough mana. All right, so let's make some jungle armor then, and then I need to dive back into the caves again because I don't have enough rubies for the weapon I want. So moving this all over then, we have max mana as well. Let's see what the special ability does. So this is the left click, which is kind of slow, and then this is the right click. It's very fancy. And then that gives us the buff Moonlit Greatblade. Otherworldly lunar energy grants you strength, but prevents mana regen. Okay. So your sword becomes this, which is quite cool. And I really do like the staff era. Will always point out if you kill a random critter. So the Aegis Driver. With 40 mana available, this weapon will throw with special effects, consuming 40 mana in the process. The blade will ignite, dealing increased damage, and will burn foes. Burning foes will take bonus damage when they are reignited. If no mana is available, the weapon will be unpowered and deal half damage. Cool. So... let's give this a go. This weapon here, although very flashy, is very slow. Wow. That is really sick. So that's what it does to a ladybug. All right. So I think we're ready then to give this boss another go and see how we get on. I've got buffs and I am ready. So let's see what this is. I will say already, this sword is so much better than the one that we were previously using. That one that we were previously using really was genuinely quite slow, so it wasn't really, you know, doing anything. Right, so this should explode now, so it's ignited. Yeah, this is way better. I'm so glad I made this, because that first sword did not set, like, a, you know, a good idea of what the weapons could be like, only because it was, like I say, very slow. Right, so let's keep going. Pretty cool fight. Definitely got a lot of attacks. Okay, so it seems like it's locked me inside of a box. Gosh, it really does have a lot of attacks. I do quite like that aspect. And I do think with this armor and this weapon, it feels a lot more, you know, in line with what it's meant to be. Whoa. Okay. So it's put me inside of a smaller box. So it is getting quite low. Let's see. Are we going to be able to finish this up? Hopefully so. Okay, we're down to the last 200. So let's see. Oh, it's defeated. But there's another health bar, so I'm a little concerned. Oh, well, there we go. The Vagrant of space and time has been defeated. The spatial disc begins to resonate. All right. And we also get a newer ability for that, I think. I see. Please excuse my test. I know it was crude, but it's the only way I know how to judge someone. In reality, I should have known. My sisters would never choose unwisely. Huh? Sister? No way. I apologize, Asphodine. This should help. Ring any bells? So recapping that, because it was a lot of reading. Essentially, that person here was telling us about a star bearer that was, you know, just evil. Right? Hope that summed it up. I know he's a loner, but I wish we could have spoken more. Stay safe, Perseus. I can't help feel he's hiding something from me, though. Just me? So we now have access to this menu here, and you can see Proto... I'm going to say, like, it's like Nokia, but with a T. Tokia. Proto-Tokia. Aster. Conjure a colossal blade to cleave foes in twain. Okay. So this is our, like, special ability. I don't know how to actually summon this. Okay. So we need to bind a button. So I'll use mouse 5. Let's see this in action then. Nothing happened. Oh, I think I've got to charge this up to be able to use it. So I've got to charge it up in combat. Okay, it's filled up. Let's see it. Whoa, what is that? Wow, that is really flashy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Has voice acting as well. Wow, that is really, really cool. So I'm going to wrap things up there only because I just wanted to give my first impressions today. And so far, I'm really enjoying this mod. If you do want to see a part 2, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll do like an extended episode and we'll just play until the end of the mod or something like that. But yeah, I can definitely see why people were excited for this one. From all of the dialogue to the special weapons to that like special attack that we just saw. I think it's all really cool and yeah, definitely different. But that's it. See you in the next one. Peace.